iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app. Well, here's our podcast.
The show started with a bang. TikTok Tucker was up early. We had to prepare it. Pickles in instant coffee. Several hours later, we tasted it. What a waste of several hours that was.
What a waste indeed.
It looked like a medical sample and tasted the same.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda arms for the pub test today, and it seems that Anthony Albanese's shirt, Joy Division, that he wore on the plane when he's coming back from America, has not caused joy for the opposition.
No, it's not just a band T-shirt. Anthony Albanese found out a couple of years ago what the name Joy Division stands for. It was a certain part of the Nazi concentration camps that used women as sex slaves. Horrendous. He was shocked to hear that news, but he knew that and still wore the T-shirt. Doesn't matter.
Is it prime ministerial? The HSC roundup. I remember it like yesterday when I did my HSC.
Brendan,
I remember the accolades.
Snap out of it. You didn't do the HSC,
I
and
remember
that's
the
okay.
lectern. I remember the medals.
Do you remember, like some schools in Brisbane, being taught the wrong subject? That's what's happened.
And Julia Zamiro, friend of the show, you know her as Roz Gruber from Fisk. She's got a brand new show, and Julia will be telling us all about it in this podcast.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you nutface?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, good morning to you, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing all right. I'm getting good grades.
Wasn't it cold last night? I had to get up in the middle of the night and put on more pyjamas.
More pyjamas. What were you wearing already?
T-shirt, and I had to get up and put
Yep.
on.
What about
pants. I had underpants on, Brendan.
Okay.
Thank you. I put on some
people.
pajama pants.
Our
and
readers
a
want
sweatshirt.
to know. There's people sitting there right now. Go on, tell us what else she was wearing. And I'm just satisfying those people.
It was cold, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, I just went to bed in Mondays. I was all right.
Mondays?
Mondays. Yeah, it was fine. Fine.
I found it chilly.
Yep.
Look, I found one of these things. In fact, I've got two of them. You know, that says
In your undies.
what kind of person you are based on your birth month, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Do you want to know how annoying you are according to your birthday, or your birth month, what you're getting for Christmas? Which one do you want to know first?
I'll go.
Christmas. Let's go Christmas.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm February.
Yes.
I get a puppy.
Excellent. Yeah.
Brian,
Now,
what month is your birthday?
June.
June. You get nothing.
Brian gets nothing. Why?
April, Brendan, you get diarrhea.
Why?
I haven't written it.
Why?
This is how it goes. This has appeared on my screen last night, and so must be science.
Sure it is. It's
Let's
on the
move-
internet. It must be true.
Let's move on to how annoying you are according to your birthday. February, 25% annoying.
When's Brian?
June.
June.
8% annoying.
Actually, Brian is the least annoying person I know.
April,
Yep.
I can't even
2%?
read the number.
So low.
1,000,000,000,000,000,000%. See, it's science.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Yes, it is. That's the most of any of them.
Well,
So
I'm
you should be
looking
proud.
forward to diarrhea at Christmas.
Under the tree.
and you tongue bashing a little puppy dog like you're on the Golden Bachelor.
And Brian getting nothing.
Brian, he gets nothing.
Better than diarrhea.
I know sometimes. Anyway, action-packed show today. You know who's going to be joining us?
Julia Zamiro is going to be joining us.
Okay. Also coming up on the show, TikTok Tucker. It's
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Last week we made tuna protein bread.
Yeah.
That smell was in this studio for some hours.
But it was full on. It was full on bread.
Yeah, it was proper
But
bread.
it had some adverse effects later on, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been a case of no fluids, Brian, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because he munched into that stuff. He would have got my Christmas gift.
What? You've swapped. Secret Santa.
and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question number 1. What
Go.
colour is a regular Australian postbox?
Jam Nation. We're into the Magnificent Seven. We have 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Well, I'll ask you what your birth month is so I can tell you what you're getting for Christmas and how annoying you are.
This is fun. Joanne's in Liverpool.
Hi, Joanne.
Morning, guys.
What month were you born?
October.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas? You're getting chicken nuggets.
Yum.
And let's see how annoying you are. You're, pretty low. You're only 7.7% annoying. Unlike Brendan Jones, who's, I've never seen a number that big. 1
Really?
trillion gazillion.
I know you're not good with numbers, so I'm presuming you're not reading it rightly. Can you
Okay, have a
give me a
look.
look at that? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a joke.
It's a lot of zeros.
It's like a gazillion.
Gazillion, bazillion, manillion.
Clearly people that don't like good people born in April.
Joanne, let's get on to it. What colour is a regular Australian post office?
Box.
Red.
Box. Red.
Red.
Post office.
What was the initial purpose of a car's glove box, Joanne?
Oh, put your maps in.
No. Then it'd be called a map box.
Craig's in Narellan.
Hi, Craig. What month were you born?
February.
Well, aren't we lucky? You're only 25% boring and you're going to get a puppy for Christmas.
Is it boring? 25%
thank you.
boring?
No, irritating. Sorry.
Irritating.
Annoying.
You get a puppy and
you're not as irritating as people think you might be, Craig, so that's good.
What was the initial purpose of a car's glove box, Craig?
To store your gloves in.
Yeah, your driving gloves. You'd be driving along the road like Peter Werrett and you'd have gloves on. Does anyone remember Peter Werrett anymore? Do you remember him, Craig?
Yeah, I do actually.
He used to do a show called Drive. Talk, Drive.
Something like that.
And he dressed up in women's clothing as well.
No, that was his private life. He didn't do it on-
he did do it as a thing. That was behind the scenes. But I think he was a unicorn. No, not a unicorn, a seahorse. A seahorse.
And rest in peace.
Yeah, no, but
Peter Werrett.
it's not a bad thing. Like, it's all diversity now. But a seahorse is a guy who's not homosexual but dresses up in women's clothing.
None of that was part of the show.
These days,
So we
it
saw
would
his
be.
driving gloves get fancier and fancier.
They did.
Question number 3, reverse it.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
What song are we playing in reverse?
Oh, Craig.
I couldn't hear it properly. Jeez. No idea.
Sorry, Craig, that is number 3 on the Mag 7.
And there we have it. Question number 3 of the Magnificent Seven.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Magnificent Seven.
We're up to question 3. It's reverse it.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Let's go to Nikki in Marsden Park. Nikki, I know this is tiresome, but I'm going to ask you what month you were born in.
I was born in August.
August. Let's see how annoying you are. Oh, you're close to Jonesy. You're 99.9%. So you are a bit annoying.
Okay.
But let's see what you're getting for
I can
Christmas.
be.
But you are getting a new car for Christmas.
Hang on. So, February,
What?
you're getting a new car for Christmas.
I'm getting a puppy. Brian is getting nothing. You're getting diarrhea for Christmas, according to this scientific list.
And Nikki gets
Nikki's
a car.
getting a new car.
My brother was born in August. He doesn't deserve a car.
Well, you deserve diarrhea.
No, I don't.
Under the tree. Something special for you under the tree,
Diarrhea
Brendan.
under the tree.
Santa's left you a little something.
Nikki, we're playing a reverse it. What is this song playing in reverse? Any ideas?
Get Lucky, Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Question number 4 is multiple choice. The Kraken is a legendary sea monster depicted as what? Is it A, a giant squid, B, a giant shark, C, a giant seagull?
A, giant squid.
It is
It's
a
a big
giant
squid.
squid.
Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield have all played live-action versions of which superhero, Nikki?
Who were they again, sorry?
Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Which brings you to question 6. According to slang, what does it mean if something slaps?
It's so cool. It's
Yes.
mad. It's awesome.
I get a lot of time. I mean, I'm walking around the corridors here and the young kids. Yeah,
A song, like a good track with slap.
yeah, like Jonesy, he slaps.
I put it to you, you've never heard that.
Kelsey Grammer has announced his dad. He is going to be a dad to baby number what overnight. You know Kelsey Grammer, he played Frasier.
He's 70 years old. He's just announced his wife is having another baby. He's had
I
some
did not
children.
know that.
He's had children with other wives.
Yep.
So how many children will this make?
Number 7.
No. Sorry, Nikki.
Jess is in St Ives.
Hi, Jess.
Hey.
What month are you born, Jess?
I'm born in September.
Well, let's have a look. September. You're 0% annoying.
Jess.
Am I? I'm honoured.
Well, guess what you're getting for Christmas, Jess? Pregnant.
Oh, what?
According to this scientific
You're
list.
getting a baby.
According to this scientific list I have in front of me, you're going to be Mary Magdalene. Amazing.
This is great. Well, Jess might have someone in her life.
Not yet, but who knows? The year is young.
Absolutely.
Well,
You've still
not
got
really.
a couple of months.
You better get cracking, Jess.
Kelsey Grammer at the age
Speaking
of
of
70.
babies.
Yeah, well, that's right. Kelsey Grammer is becoming father to baby number what?
I'm going to go 5.
No.
Oh, Jess.
Oh, I've got to read out more months.
Rachel is in Wentworth Point where you started doing this, so when you start something, you must finish it.
Of course I will. Rachel,
Unlike that cross-stitch that you've got sitting there.
Rachel, what month were you born?
I was born in August, so I know I'm getting a new car.
You're getting a new car, but you are very, very annoying. That's what we've established this morning. Kelsey Grammer has announced at the age of 70 his wife is having another baby. I don't know whether it's been born or they just announced the pregnancy. How many babies will this be? How many children?
That will be baby number 8.
Number 8. This is his 4th with his current wife.
Yep.
And he's got 4 from previous relationships.
Kate Walsh, is that right? Kate, and it was spelt with a Y. We met her and him.
Yeah, when they came up for the Radio Awards one year.
Congratulations to you, Rachel. You've won the jam pack. It's all coming away. $150 to spend at Shein. Spring Reno made it easy. Endless choices at Shein. A double gold class pass to Event Cinemas. Relax, unwind and indulge in a gold class at Event Cinemas. And Jonesy and Amanda caricatures, fit colouring and some standard pencils. It's far better than diarrhea, but not as good as a car.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am so excited to even be on air. I switched over to you guys from KISS about a month ago.
Oh.
And I'm loving you too. KISS was getting way too annoying. So, fantastic.
Way too annoying. What months are Kyle and Jackie O born? I know that. Kyle's August, isn't he?
Don't know.
No, Kyle's May.
He's May, that's right.
Well, I'm glad
What's May? Just read what May is.
Oh, in terms of annoying, let's have a look.
Just to see, because I'm the most annoying. Surely he can't.
He's 22%.
Oh, that's not annoying at all.
It's not as annoying as you are.
What's Jackie? She's,
I don't know when their birthdays are, Brendan.
they're our neighbourinos. We should know this stuff. They always
You
give you
barely
a
know
gift.
mine.
I know yours, February 25.
But the thing is, Rachel, thank you for coming and joining us. We are going to be doing a drive show next year. Will you come to the Fruited Plains of the drive show hours, 3 to 6 p.m. with us next year?
I would love to.
Unreal.
Rachel, I was just about to say, we finally got Rachel over here and now we're buggering
No,
off.
but Rachel's coming with us.
Good on you, Rach. Have a good remainder of the day.
Wonderful, you too. Thank you so much.
Good on you, Rachel.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Is it a play with Brendan Jones?
Brendan, what have you done?
And Amanda Keller.
Have we got delay on in case Amanda swears?
Bad Amanda.
It's time for the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. Why don't you flick through it?
Sure. Are we
You
flicking
wash
through
your
it
hands?
together?
You've just come back from the bathroom.
You know, whenever you do that, I don't mention a thing. I keep it stum. You are the worst wing person in the world.
Sorry, Brendan.
On this day, no one would have noticed. No one would have noticed. On this day in 2017, Ed Sheeran released Shape of You. What about that?
I love that song.
It hit number 1 on the charts in several countries. Exciting times ahead. Ed is coming down under in February just in time for your birthday.
That's right.
He's doing his tour loop. He's announced the support acts.
Who are they going to be?
Mia Ray, an Australian pop singer. You know this?
I like it, but let me ask you this. Do you ever get there early enough for the support act, or do you stand in the bar until
I wait till the diving act comes on. I paid to see a diving act. I want to seize me a diving act.
It's a great thing, though, for someone like Mia to be supporting Ed Sheeran.
Of course, and I'm into that, Mia. I think you're great and everything like that, but, you know.
I won't be seeing you, says Brett.
Traditional Irish pop girl group Bird with 2 eyes.
2 eyes, a nose and a mouth. like this too.
You like a fiddle?
Do they sing?
No, they just fiddle.
Do they?
Yeah, do you like fiddle?
Very much.
Brian likes fiddle. And Vance Joy, you know this guy. Actually, be worth showing up for Vance Joy. I dig him. And
Well,
then,
so that's a big.
actually, I might watch
act.
Vance Joy and say, "See you, Ed. I'm going home." No, I won't. Probably stick around for Ed for your birthday. He sings your happy birthday.
He's singing happy birthday because I'm not annoying because I'm born in February.
Jam Nation. You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad taco, though.
Just fall off the phone.
That's what gets results.
I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
TikTok Taco. We make food from TikTok and eat it.
Last week we made tuna bread. Brian liked it. The bread consistency was amazing. It's sort of a high protein bread, but it smelt so strongly of tuna while it was cooking. Maybe if I didn't smell the cooking smells of it, enjoyed it more. What do you think, Brendan?
I agree.
Today, pickles are having their moment, aren't they? Every girl plate has pickles on it. Pickles, pickles, pickles. I've seen things like pickle fountains. Instead of chocolate fountains, it's pickle fountains. Pickles are everywhere. Do you like pickles?
I love pickles. I'm just curious about the pickle fountain. How does it work? Because a chocolate fountain, there's melted chocolate. Are we presuming there's melted pickle coming out of this fountain?
No. So the pickles are in the tiers of it and juice runs over them.
Juice over the pickle?
Yes. Brian, do you like pickles?
I'm a recent convert.
A recent convert to pickles. Well, Brian, you're a recent convert to pickles and you don't like coffee. Sorry about this, but we're going to be making pickled coffee today. I saw this and I'm intrigued because I'll eat pickles straight from the jar. I love them.
You opened that jar pretty well.
I pre-opened it because I knew you'd quiz me on it. I didn't want to get pickle juice on myself. So I've opened a jar of pickles, just regular dill cucumber pickles. What you do, you keep all the juice in there, you add 3...
Fun fact.
Yeah? What?
Pickles are just cucumbers.
But processed differently.
Yeah, pickle is the term for the brining process.
Okay, Brendan, you told me it'd be a fun fact. 3 teaspoons go in there. 3 teaspoons of instant coffee.
From Aldi, that's Aldi Cafe.
It is too. So 3 teaspoons of instant coffee into a jar of pickles. I stir it around a little bit. Stir it, stir it, stir it. It now looks...
Do you want to put the lid on it
I
and
will.
shake?
That's what I'll do next. So I stir it, then I do that. How would you describe that colour, Brendan?
Well...
And the shape of what's in there.
If you've got a caravan and some sort of toilet situation, do you want to shake this?
You shake it. And what we do...
Do you want me to do a bit of the cocktail? Tom Cruise, for goodness sake, I got the hippie. Maybe not.
No. All right, so look at that. That does look like a septic tank. Mm-hmm. We've got our pickles with instant coffee. That's going to sit here now throughout the show.
Yep.
We're going to eat that at 8:40. What you do is what I saw that on TikTok, you take a pickle straight out and just eat the whole pickle, and it should be coffee infused.
Look forward to it.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation. Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda answer the pub test. And today, who would have thought the Prime Minister's Joy Division T-shirt would cause so much non-joy?
Well, he got off a plane from visiting. Was he visiting?
This is after his big trip to Washington.
That's right. And at the moment he's in Malaysia and isn't commenting on this. His big trip to Washington. It's all very intentional because he's a music guy, wants to be casual, gets off the plane, he knows he'll be photographed, he's just seen Donald Trump. He's wearing a Joy Division T-shirt and we've always known he's a music guy. He likes Joy Division.
For those that don't know Joy Division, here's some of the deep tracks. You remember this. And then... okay. But then really
They're not all bangers.
Love. This was their hit. And then Joy Division begat New Order. You know New Order? And then they went really girly with this.
These are my big uni years.
Yeah, I'm just showing off with my musical knowledge about Joy Division. Something I didn't know, the name Joy Division came from a certain Nazi encampment back in the war.
That's right. And women who were designated to be the sex workers. Mm-hmm. That was known as the Joy Division. So what makes this controversial is that Anthony Albanese found this out in 2022 on a podcast hosted by Nigel Marsh, who said to him, you know what that band name means, because he'd been saying how much he liked the band. And he said, I wish I didn't know that. It's very dark, isn't it? But everything about that band is dark. That's what Anthony Albanese said. So he knows what the name of the band is referring to. The band have used that, not ironically, but as homage to the horror of the war. But when you wear a T-shirt out of context, Anthony Albanese didn't know that at the time, but he does now. Why would he wear
But
it?
as the Prime Minister, yeah, perhaps, I don't know. But then people say you can't wear anything anymore.
If I was him, I wouldn't wear it, but if I was her, I wouldn't mention it.
That's very good.
Is it a big deal? Susan Lee has made it a big deal.
Because Susan, let's just say this, Peter Dutton sweated the small stuff and look where it got him. So perhaps more politicking, less trying to score points.
Well, she has said the band's name is steeped in anti-Semitism, and this is a very volatile situation here at the moment, as you know.
And that is true.
And Anthony Albanese would not lean into this lightly, so what an oversight for him. And does it matter?
Are we sweating the small stuff?
Does this matter?
Is it a big deal? Does it pass the pub test?
And Albo's Joy Division shirt, with his knowledge of what the band name means, does it pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
The APRA goes to Jonesy and Amanda.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
When those two go on leave, I rejoice.
Wednesday is TikTok Tucker Day. Today we're making food from TikTok. What is it?
Coffee pickles. Some days are very detailed. Sometimes the recipes are very hard to follow.
I have my pen at the poise.
Pen at the poise. Well, today we're making pickled coffee. Pickles are having a moment, aren't they? And so I saw this girl do this. Remember we've had Coca-Cola with pickle juice in it? I poured too much pickle juice, I think.
That's right, and I
think
spat it
was
everywhere.
Jill favourite drink. Yeah, you spat it everywhere. I love pickles. You like pickles. This one is a jar of pickles with all the juice. Take the lid off, put in 3 teaspoons of instant coffee, shake it up. It looks like something from the sewer with big solids in it, doesn't it? You worked in the sewers. Are you being triggered in some way?
Yeah, we would have dreamed if it was that.
Oh, really? That was a good day.
Yeah. Actually, the sewers isn't as bad as what you think. I want to go down there and have another look. I was talking to a guy, but they said I got to wear high vis. And I said, you know my hate of high vis. I said, I just can't wear it. I can't do it, bro.
So that's going to stop you being a curious person because you have to wear high vis?
Because there's no point. It's just a waste of time. High vis is a waste of time.
Look, I couldn't have got through Beyond 2000 without high vis. High vis and a hard hat.
You never wore high vis on Beyond 2000?
Well, no, actually, our version of high vis was a lab coat. But you'd be walking through the shop to say you better wear a lab coat.
No,
Really, it was full on.
We used to work the Chinese work boots and that was it, and a flannelette shirt. That's what this country was built on. Bloody high vis. Don't get me started.
Why don't you sit on your porch and whittle your teeth? Anyway, we've got instant coffee poured into a jar of pickles.
Yes.
Sorry, an old man rant was happening there. And I've shaken it up and we're going to taste it later in the show.
I'm looking forward to it.
Of course you are.
In the meantime, Anthony Albanese has got off the plane wearing a Joy Division shirt, but it's not causing joy for the opposition. What's going on?
What's the controversy? We'll talk about it next in the pub test.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test, and today, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's Joy Division shirt, does it pass the pub test?
He recently got off an aeroplane. He'd been in Washington, D.C., all eyes on him. He had big discussions with Donald Trump. He knew he'd be photographed at the airport. He gets off the plane in casual dress. We know he loves his music. He's wearing a Joy Division T-shirt.
Joy Division. And it was of a time Joy Division lent into wartime, I guess, Nazi fascist propaganda. But then what would you say about U2? U2 were named after the U2 rocket, which the Nazis invented and were going to blow up London with.
Interesting, because most of us wouldn't know what Joy Division was.
I didn't know until that moment.
And, well, that's the thing.
Until we talked about this.
Until we talked about this, but I'll tell you what it means in a minute. But he was made aware of this on a podcast a couple of years ago in 2022, that the name was taken from a wing of a Nazi concentration camp where Jewish women were forced into sexual slavery. That was the Joy Division. And when he was on a podcast with Nigel Marsh in 2022, he was made aware of that and he said, wow, that's dark, isn't it? So it's only a T-shirt, sure, but if I knew that and I knew I'd be photographed at an airport, I don't know if I'd have worn it.
Yeah, but the dudes of Joy Division, they were more or less named after that because they wanted people not to forget about the atrocities of the past. So
and that's
you actually
the context,
read about that.
That's the context for them, but it being worn by a Prime Minister without that context around it. Susan Lee has said that it's hugely inappropriate at a time when Jewish Australians are facing a rise in anti-Semitism and families are asking for reassurance and unity. The Prime Minister chose to parade an image derived from hatred and suffering. How do you feel about this? Is it just a T-shirt? Does it matter? Should Susan Ley not bother with this discussion? Albo's Joy Division T-shirt, does it pass the pub test?
Oh, mate, it's just a band shirt. That's ridiculous. I know where the name of the band comes from, so they're going to go that far back. They're going to go that deep to find something, to criticise him just for a band shirt. Leave the guy alone and concentrate on what they're doing in their lives. You know, get offended for nothing.
This is getting ridiculous. It's like the Parliament are a bunch of schoolyard whingers. Can't wear this T-shirt. It's offensive. Like, really? Parliament, you need to grow up and get over yourselves. To me, let Albo wear what he wants to wear, so to me it passes the pub test.
No, it doesn't. And he knows better, as Amanda pointed out, that he was fully aware of it, and he's upsetting the Jewish community, and he's doing it deliberately. So, no, it does not pass the pub test.
I don't think it's a problem. The T-shirt's not intentional. It's one of his favourite bands. What if he wears a Dire Straits T-shirt, and Dire Straits means we're all depressed? He gets picked on about that. Susan Ley needs to just reset and think about the bones she can pick rather than nitpicking about things like this. She's just being silly.
Definitely not. My father was a soldier, fought for his country, was a prisoner of war for 4 years. Definitely not. I'm highly insulted.
Well, highly insulted.
Interesting mixed bag
there.
there.
Mixed bag. Thank you for all your calls.
Jam Nation.
The HSC. Wow.
Tell me your memories of yours.
You know, I remember there was an award. I remember there was a lectern. There was one of those hats with a flat hat.
And then you woke up.
There was like...
And that's fair enough. In your day, not everyone did the HSC. These days, I think the majority of students stay to year 12.
That's how
not
they get
everybody.
the unemployment rate down because everyone's still in school.
Yeah, that's right. HSC, it's a terrifying time. I take some small amount of pleasure every year knowing it's not me. And I did mine a number of years ago.
Got 496 out of 500. That was back
not true.
in the day. So you and some Indian microsurgeon shared the same amount.
My microsurgery isn't up to scratch these days, I do have to say.
So look at that.
I don't think I got that high score.
You did.
Did I?
Yeah, I remember talking to your mum about it years ago.
Oh, I don't remember.
She's Amanda. She used to do so well at school.
What's happened to her?
And she said, what about
now she's
you?
working with that bogan.
No.
No,
Your
she's talking to you.
Andrew Denton was all right.
So today is business studies. We've had English, we've had history, we've had maths, all the big ones. But it still goes on and on. Apparently biology was yesterday, and there's some interesting controversy here. Someone who's looked at all the old exam papers, because they often, you think, I'll get an idea of how other questions have been asked. And he found a cut and paste, really, a West Australian HSC used exactly that question in 2023.
Oh.
So note to future selves, have a squiz at the other things. And someone here has said, that's outrageous there. This should be our original. The stakes are very high for us, and surely it should have still apply for the examiners as well, be original. But what's the big controversy is in Year 12 students in 8 Queensland high schools, including one of Brisbane's most prestigious schools, found out 2 days before their ancient history exam that they'd been taught the wrong subject.
Duh.
Diarrhea, anyone? So they were supposed to learn about Julius Caesar. Instead, they were taught about Augustus Caesar. The error was identified by teachers 2 days before. Imagine that in the staff room going, oh, we're doing blah, blah, blah. And they go, no, we're not. They go, what? Do we tell them? Do we just get on a plane and go and live in a ditch in Peru?
It wouldn't have bothered me because I didn't do any study. So 2 days before, I go, yeah, whatever.
Well, this is the thing. They've been given, you can lodge an illness and misadventure application to say, no, to say.
That was my school career.
You majored in illness and misadventure. And this is pretty much, they should not be disadvantaged for this. This is bad. The school, and this is great, arranged cram sessions for students and shared an electronic resource pack to help them prepare for in 2 days. 2 years of work, forget that, but you've got 2 days to cram, and we'll tell them you weren't feeling well as well. The stress of that, as if this isn't hard enough.
Yeah.
But as you say, Brendan, I did the HSC, you didn't, and quite seriously, we're both here enjoying the same job. It really doesn't matter that much in the long haul of your life. It really doesn't matter.
The pay scale differs a little bit, but...
well, little bit, lot, whatever.
I like the fact that you make a bit more money than me because I'm, I like to see the ladies make the more money.
Make the more money.
I like to see that.
But I feel for everyone who's doing the HSC, it doesn't matter how many people tell you it doesn't matter when you're in the drop zone of doing it, it's tough.
Yeah. What you
Good
do
luck,
in life
everyone.
echoes in eternity.
Or not, as the case may be. So good luck.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Quiet, please.
Jonesy and Amanda, those are two great names.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
Well, 6 weeks to go until we move to the fruited plains of Drive Time Radio. You know, Drive Time Radio is different. And we're going Australia-wide. So we're on display. We need top-notch ideas. So every Wednesday, we've been getting you to give us ideas.
Yeah, we want to build it with you.
Yep. Then we get the ideas and we put them on numbered balloons. I put those balloons on a jacket and then you throw darts.
And I'm blindfolded and I throw darts to a number that corresponds to one of those ideas.
Getting a bit of ahead of ourselves in the past, so we've had some suggestions, inoffensive jokes.
Have you heard of new restaurants that they've opened up on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere.
How did that go?
Bad.
Kids carpool karaoke. Thank you, girls.
You can hear how that went.
Yeah. Then, well, I liked Who Do You
no,
Do
that was dreadful.
impressions.
Good morning. It's a great pleasure to talk to such wonderful people of the SM radio.
I want you to take it back.
I love you, Jenny.
I'll get you, my pretty. And you're a little dog, too.
How powerful you have become, young radio announcers. Hello, I'm Kermit the Frog. Where's Miss Piggy?
What a horror show.
So far, every idea you have suggested has not worked.
Oh, it wasn't just me. I like this idea from...
I'm talking about the listener, the people that ring in.
I thought you were looking at me.
That's why we don't get listeners to pick the music.
No.
You know that. Anyway.
I like this idea from last week.
It's called Silence is Golden.
Yep.
It's where Jonesy has to stay silent while Amanda talks about anything she wants.
Oh! That one's going to go on a balloon every week until I make it happen.
Jam Nation.
I love the TV show Fisk.
It's one. All the Logies swoop the pool. What's
Swoops the pool.
It swooped the pool at the Logies. Everyone loves Fisk. It's a
such
brilliant,
good
brilliant show.
And Kitty Flanagan is a big friend of the show, but we love Julia Zamiro, and I think I think she's one of the giant stars on that show as Roz Gruber. So they do a wills and probate company, and they do wills and probate.
Yeah, it's funny about that.
But the exchanges between her and Helen Fisk are extraordinary.
Thank you for yesterday, Helen. It was just the kick in the pants I needed.
Oh, pleasure, Roz. Yeah. I think pants kicking might be my special skill.
Oh, no, you really taught me something.
Did I?
Oh, yes. The haters are going to hate no matter what you do.
Exactly.
So there's no point trying to be nice.
I'm not sure that's quite what I said.
The gospel according to Helen.
Come on. That's definitely not what I said, Roz, but I'm glad you're feeling better.
I always say, because you know how I hate weekend chat. You know, on the Monday.
Small talk.
When the girls go, what did you do on your weekend? I go, nothing. And then they wait for you to ask them about their weekend. Roz understands that.
Morning, Helen. How was your weekend?
Yeah, good, thanks. What'd you get up to?
Made some pretty good soup.
That's nice. Yeah. Brought the leftovers for lunch. Good for you.
Is that all? I don't know. Do you have any questions for me about my weekend?
No, I don't think so.
All right, then.
Oh, bum clenching. Absolutely bum clenching. Julia, though, is doing a very interesting pivot into a new show called Crime Night. Can't wait to talk to her about it. She's joining us next.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
She's here and she's grooving. Julia Zamiro is the queen of quick wit, of sharp suits, of perfectly timed side-eye. She's got a new show, Crime Night. Julia, hello.
Crime Night, exclamation mark, if I may correct you.
Please, let me have it. Yes, you're quite right.
Exclamation mark.
Makes all the difference.
I know.
Fisk must have been a gift of a show, but with your character, Helen, how long did it take to do the hair and get out of the hair?
Oh, it took an hour.
Was that your actual hair?
Yeah, it was my actual hair. It took an hour to do. Oh, and a beautiful makeup artist who I thanked in my Logie speech because without them I would be dead. And it wouldn't take that long to come out. They would do a good tease and then you can untease carefully. So 15 minutes I was out of the chair, which is great.
I like the menace that your character has. There's there's a deal of menace.
Yeah.
And her with her brother Ray.
Yeah.
the way they run that business.
Yeah.
And I've worked for people like that, brother and sister teams.
I reckon Kitty and her sister Penny, who wrote it with her, they just zoned in on that small office little shenanigans.
And all the politics, the minutiae of the chocolate mud cake day, the photocopy, the coffee cups. It's
I know.
the whole...
And that great piece you played before, which is, Roz just thinks you should do small talk all day long.
Yeah.
And Kitty, Helen's like, why? We said hello this morning. We talked about our weekend. And I'm like, well, there isn't a statute of limitations on saying hello, Helen. It's more that it's got to keep going. So, yeah, she's honed in on all those things. And we had some great guests and wills and probate. I mean, how many ashes do you get?
Yeah.
Do you get a teaspoon of ashes in this particular case?
I pitched an idea to Kitty when she was in here that we're a radio show and we're having a feud about a joke and we both go in and we have the same, Amanda and I have, and she seemed keen. I don't know if she was really keen, pretend keen or real keen.
Well, we did do a story based on a real story, which was the lookalike. So beautiful Alex Paps played a news, he thought he was the son of a famous newsreader. It was sort of George Danickian kind of, but it was based on the Reg Grundy case where when Reg Grundy died, a man came forward and said, I think I could be his son. And the police said, why? And he said, because I look like him. And it's like, well, you need more than that. And he just wouldn't let it go. And it became a huge court case. So Kitty and Penny went, let's do this thing where Alex Paps thinks he's the son of a George Danickian type of newsreader. It was hilarious. He was hilarious.
Away from that show.
But I remember reading about the Reg Grundy secret love child. It didn't occur to me if someone just thought he looked like him.
Yeah, that's what you thought.
Just because he had the same moustache. It was all about the moustache.
I thought the same, Mo.
I know.
He could be my dad too.
No one said anything about you, Amanda.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But what about your new show? So what's the obsession with true crime? We love true crime, but crime is grisly. Why do we love it?
I completely agree with you. I'm not a fan of true crime.
Neither
and there
am
is
I.
no true crime. There's just crime. Right. And it's a bit of a shame people have kind of gone in and gone, oh, is this about true crime? Not at all. And because there's comedians involved. Look, it's a deep dive into criminology. Our producer, Frank, during COVID got a bit bored and he put his time to good use. He actually did a criminology degree and was so enamoured by his two lecturers, Danielle and David. He makes TV and he thought, well, maybe I could make this into a television show. Spoke with them. Did they think that was a good idea? And they said, we'd love to spread the word about what criminology is about and what we do. But criminology, true crime, whatever you want to call it, it's about human behaviour. And what we hope we do in the show is look at human behaviour and how any one of us is a step away from doing something wrong, whether we like it or not. And once you're in that system, how are you going to look after yourself and what do you expect? Because I think we know because we watch TV shows about it, but I don't think that's necessarily true. So it's absolutely not. We're not going to do a deep dive into podcasts and all the rest. They can do all that. I sometimes think there are some interesting true crime podcasts that go on for 25 episodes when 10 would have been fine.
Absolutely.
And I think what you're doing is you're actually milking other people's distress. So that's absolutely not what we're doing. We really carefully chose our comedians. We wanted ones who were going to be curious, be funny about themselves and situations they might fall into. So there's topics in the show like scams, surveillance, conformity. So it's interesting to talk to comedians and go, well, have you fallen for a scam? And what do you think about surveillance? Do you think we're watched too much? Do you act differently if you think you're being watched? Have you conformed? Because, sometimes crime is about conformity. You don't have a family, you don't have a gang, you join a gang, and to belong, you do things you shouldn't do. And then a kid will find him or herself in a situation where they're in trouble. So we're obsessed, if you like, with true crime, and I think it's because, well, some people have said it's because you're like, I listen to it because if I were in that situation, what would I do? Well, okay, but I
think it's perving. It's like going. It's
a little bit.
It's living through someone else's distress.
Sure. Yes.
It's like going on a roller coaster and think, you're testing yourself somehow.
Yeah. And there are some good ones told out there, I think, when they're done journalistically and they're done with care and respect.
Like Teacher's Pet, for example.
Yeah. Well, see, even Teacher's Pet, it took them like 12, 13, 14 episodes until they started talking about domestic violence. It was clear that this woman had been coercively controlled. The parents knew, the family knew, but they don't reveal that till finally towards the end. So that there's a whole layer there that we're not looking through, that we could have looked at from the beginning. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a tricky area. So with our show, we'll be looking at the ins and outs. We'll be looking at the laws around it, eyewitness accounts. At the end of the day, if you commit a crime or you're accused of a crime, human beings are all we have. as they sit in the jury box and as they come in with their eyewitness accounts that can or can't be trusted, we rely a lot on the human to make those decisions to decide where you're going to go.
And they say the best eyewitness is the perpetrator, because the perpetrator will always give themselves away depending on what sort of psychological thing that they have.
Well, we look into that as well. And also, when you deliver an eyewitness account, people say, oh, well, he was so confident when he delivered it. Often the most confident ones are the ones that have had, that they aren't sure, whereas the one that sort of stutters and remembers and looks away is probably the better account and the truer account. But as an audience, we go, well, he didn't look very confident.
No, but you ask 10 people in a room who all witness the same thing, they'll all have a different recollection.
I know. So that you're really putting your potential future in hands. And of course, then there's miscarriages of justice, clear things that are about bias and racism. So we talk about that as well. And we try to, and we also have little experiments that we do on the audience and that we've done on the comedians to give you a lighthearted example of, well, what can you remember of that time? And, what would you do? And would you just sign up for a phishing scam without thinking? Because we've never been more surveilled, we've never been more tracked, we've never been more under the eye than we are today, and
or more informed, and yet we still are doing it.
Amanda's purely in it for the tasering. That's all she
I have a secret fantasy about being tasered, even though I know sometimes you might lose balance.
But that's for another.
Amanda Keller, you never cease to amaze me. The places you'll go.
Crime Night premieres next Wednesday at 8:30 on the ABC and iView. Julia Zamiro, great to see you again.
And congratulations on your new move.
Yes, to the Fruited Plains, Julia.
Will you come and visit us for the drive show?
I'll listen to it because I'll be up.
Unreal.
Jam Nation.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money? Instant.
Going fast.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Here we go. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't have an answer or know the answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
You can make it $2,000 with a bonus question, but it's double or nothing.
G is in Strathfield.
Hello, G. Hi, G.
G.
G, you there?
G. Hang on. Brian's on the case.
Hi, G.
G.
No, we've got Angelo.
Yeah,
there's
G's
G.
there.
Hi, G.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Are you sitting comfortably, ready to answer some questions?
I am, and my son is very nervous too. He's Patrick.
How old's Patrick?
Patrick, say something.
I'm 10.
10. All right, well, between the two of you, let's see what we
G
can do.
and Patrick.
G and Patrick, we've got 10 questions. We've got 60 seconds. If you're not sure, as Jonesy said, say pass because you might have time to come back, all right?
Sure.
G and Patrick, good luck because here we go. Question number 1. What colour are Smurfs?
Blue.
Question 2. If someone says it's 2,200 hours, what time is it?
10 o'clock.
Question 3. What's the last letter of the alphabet?
Z.
Question 3. Shellac, SNS and Biab are types of what?
Nails.
Mouse.
Yes. Now,
Nails.
Question 5. Which bone are babies born without?
Pass.
Question 6. Bees are known for making what?
Honey.
Question 7. The song I Will Always Love You was written by which artist?
Pass.
Question 8. In which decade did the Berlin Wall fall?
1980.
Question 9. Brie cheese originated in which country?
Switzerland.
It's France.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, gee, you did well. And the fact that Patrick got nails, what a genius.
Yep.
Do you know what bone a baby is born without? I would have struggled with this one.
No.
Kneecaps.
Yeah, I don't. Kneecaps.
That's why the mafia can't hurt them. And question 7, the song I Will Always Love You, made famous by Whitney Houston but written by Dolly Parton.
That's right. Yeah, there was something about it this morning too on TV. So, but anyway. But
what are the chances?
Yeah.
G, Patrick.
Lovely to meet you guys. Yeah.
Great to have you on the show, fellas.
Nice
have
to
a
meet
good
you both.
remainder of the day.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
There is 6 weeks to go of the Jonesy and Amanda Breakfast Radio program. We're not being put on the retirement scrap heap. No, we're
Why
going
would you say
to
that?
the Fruited Plains.
The Fruited Plains. We're going to be doing our show nationally from 3 to 6 in the drive shift, and we'd love you all to be with us for that.
We need top-notch ideas.
And we'd like you to join in and as to what you'd like the show to be.
We've had suggestions. Every Wednesday we have suggestions. We have laughter is the best medicine.
Have you heard of new restaurants that they've opened up on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere.
Dreadful.
You discounted that.
We had kids carpool karaoke. Dreadful. I really feel that who do you do?
I hate impressions.
Good morning. It's a
This
great
is why.
pleasure to talk to such wonderful people of the FM radio.
Terrible, just terrible.
So today is a new leaf, although you do like a hangover from last week.
Well, our pun hour still hasn't gone.
Yeah.
Neither has Silence is Golden, where someone has suggested that I get to talk about anything.
So it's called Silence is Golden.
Yep.
It's where Jonesy has to stay silent while Amanda talks about anything she wants.
That's going to be on a balloon every week until we get to do it. There's a couple of suggestions here that have come in online. How about this one? Instagram for kids.
Nah.
You ask them 5 questions. They get $10 a question.
Nah.
Get them all right, they get $50, and they put it on the line for $100. Depending on the age of the kid, how much pocket money they'll get. It could be earning 2 months' worth of pocket money.
Let me think about it. Nah.
You love anything that's got to do with children, don't you? How about this one? I really like this one. This is from Stu, who said Jonesy or jerk. This is where Amanda reads out an obscure, maybe controversial statement made by either a celebrity or, he says here, the wonderful Brendan Jones. You have to guess who said it.
What?
I think it's brilliant.
I don't mind.
I think that's
What controversial
great.
things have I said?
Oh, come on.
What? Like what? Out of all the things that I've said, what have I said?
Dirty dicks should have waitresses with big bosoms. That was just this week.
Okay, but that's past. But they should.
That was just the one that
They
I've
should.
remembered from
That's
this
why,
week.
That's why they went broke. You know, you have a wench.
I really like that idea. That's going on a balloon.
Oh, yeah.
And we want more of your ideas. What have you got?
Jam Nation.
I like Wednesday because Wednesday is an ideas day.
An
if
ideas
you've just
day,
joined
yes.
us, we're heading to the fruited plains of Drive Time Radio. No, we're not going there yet. People come up, when do you use? I can't hear you in the afternoons. It's next year.
In January.
But radio shows just don't happen overnight. You got to build them. We built this show, and it's been moderately successful for many, many years.
It's been very successful. Don't put your bushel under some trees.
No,
Something
you
like
put
that.
your lamp under the bushel. Anyway,
Do you?
Next year we go to a broader audience. We're going Australia-wide and then the world.
We will be on air from 3 to 6, and we encourage you to join us. If you can't listen live, we will also be, obviously, you can listen to our podcast, you can stream it, you can do all those kinds of things.
So we want your ideas so we can nick them and not give you any credit.
This
Did I
is
say
a
that
great
out loud?
one from Stuart. He said, what about a segment called Jonesy or Jerk, where Amanda reads out an obscure, maybe controversial statement made by either a celebrity or the wonderful Brendan Jones, and you simply have to guess who said it.
You know, there would only be reasonable statements made by me.
What about, well, you said earlier this week that Dirty Dicks was disappointing because not all the wenches had big bosoms. Last week you said that the nudist beaches should only be for hot young women. Stay in school and learn
Right,
school.
okay. Look, you know, these...
Why don't you bash an esh, eh?
I never
These are all things you have said. And that's just things off the top of my
I
head.
think it was passion, Eshe. I
all
don't do
of
that either. Jenny.
Hello, Jenny. What do you suggest for the Fruited Plains of the Drive show?
My suggestion is I was this years old when I learnt blah, blah.
Oh, that's
so
good.
For me, it was,
Yeah.
the little piggies. You know, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed
Yep.
home.
Yeah.
I only realised that the little piggy going to market was going to be marketed.
Off to the abattoir.
We all thought he was just going to the
Yeah.
shops.
Yeah, that,
I thought he was going to the shops, especially because the other little piggy stayed home.
yeah, that's the other one when wee. He wet himself. He was that scared.
Yeah.
That's
yes.
kind of dark, really.
Yeah. Well, they all.
I like it, Jenny.
Yeah, thank you, Jenny.
We'll put that on a balloon. Tracy has joined
Hello,
us.
Tracy. What do you suggest?
Hello, go on, Alexis.
It's a 5-minute Jonesy roast battle.
Oh, wait.
How does that work?
Just people ringing up and roasting Jonesy for 5 minutes straight.
Oh.
And Amanda, you get your say too.
Oh, well, I'd take up 4 of those minutes if that's all right,
I
Alexis.
reckon I get 3 hours of roast every day.
Oh.
Where Amanda has
I
her say.
love it.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're mass communicating.
The legendary pirate Jonesy.
What a creep.
And Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
6 weeks to go till we move to the fruited plains of Drive Time Radio. The air is sweeter.
Well, we want you to come
The
and
grass
sample
is
that air
greener.
with us and build a show with us. What would you like to see? We've had some wonderful suggestions along the way, some not so wonderful, but we're test running.
I would say if you look at the wonderful versus not so wonderful ratio, the
It's
not
not
so
a lot-
wonderful
yeah.
is really hogging up that pie graph.
The removalist van has nothing in it, put it that way. So we take your ideas on a Wednesday and we road test one of those ideas on Thursday. One of the ideas has come from Stu saying that Jonesy or jerk. I read out some of an obscure, maybe controversial statement. And is it Jonesy or
I've
is
never
it
said
maybe a
anything
celebrity?
controversial in my life.
An idea's come from Jane.
Yeah.
A Ouija board Wednesday.
Ooh.
Where you can ask the spirits questions. You ask the spirits and we contact the spirit world through an app. There's a Ouija board app now.
And you speak to the spirits on Wednesday.
A gin and tonic.
Good old gentleman, Jack.
Who's that? Jack Daniels.
Oh, Keith has joined us.
Hello, Keith.
G'day, Amanda. Hi, Jonesy. How are you guys?
Great.
What are you suggesting for the
I've
fruited
got
plains of
a
our show?
great one here for you, Amanda. Sorry, Jonesy. It's called Pin the Tail on Jonesy, Friday.
How does it go?
Okay, you have a life-size dummy figure of Jonesy in the room.
Yeah.
You get a chance to pin the tail on Jonesy at any place in the spot, and if you pin it anywhere, it will come up with a buzzer with either a winner or an ouch.
Yeah, I like the idea of making Jonesy the victim of something. Maybe I could just throw
The
darts
quality
in
of
here
your
again.
phone matches the idea, Keith.
Oh, I like your thinking, Keith. We might need to refine it, but thank you.
Fiona has joined us.
Fiona, what are you suggesting?
Hi, Jonesy. Hi, Amanda. How are you guys?
Very well.
Good. Okay, so we're going national, so I think we need a national competition. So I was thinking let's do something like a State of Origin or Clash of the States, where we do like a music trivia, and at the end of the year, we award the state who is the best at the music trivia.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a good
Fiona.
idea because it seems to work on the block. You know, they pit all the couples from various states
Can we
against
get
each
people
other.
to wear high vis?
Fiona, that's a good
Fiona,
one.
I like that idea.
We'll
Thank
put that
you.
down. We'll
All
put
right.
that down. Thank you for all your ideas. They'll all go on the balloons.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
TikTok Tucker, we make food from TikTok and eat it. What's this called, love?
Pickled coffee. It's a very simple recipe. Having said that, we'll put the details on our socials. A jar of pickles with its juice. You add 3 teaspoons of instant coffee, give it a stir, give it a shake, and let it sit around. We first did this 2 hours ago. That's probably, was it 3 hours ago? I can't do the maths on it. 2.5 hours ago. Let me start by putting on some gloves because I'm going to have to, as you said, it looks like a medical sample in a jar. I'm going to reach in and pull out some brown pickles. I'm going to pass one to each of us and we're just going to bite into it.
Righto. Have you got some forks or no forks given?
I don't think... Hang on. Oh, no, I've got to take the lid off. Oh, there we go. The lid's coming off. It looks... It stinks.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Pickle number 1, soaked in coffee.
Yep.
Pickle number 2, soaked in coffee. It's a big one. Pickle number 3. It's like
Soaked in
the dating
coffee.
world.
Yeah, okay.
Soaked in coffee.
Rightio.
One for you, Brian.
Is this
One for
coming
you,
to
Brendan.
the Fruited Plains with us next year, TikTok Tucker?
I hope so. All right, when I say 3, you bite into the coffee pickle. 1, 2, 3.
Bah.
You know.
Ah.
Yeah. Is it just because it's too early in the day to bite into a full pickle?
That's... don't want
What's the coffee done to it?
I don't know.
It's made it taste
Ah.
like road, like bitumen.
It tastes like...
Brian, you don't like coffee, but how do you describe that taste?
It's horrible, and I'm twitching for some reason. It's done.
You've broken Brian.
I know.
Lucky today is he's off Thursday, Fridays.
And what do you think, Brendan? What do you think of the taste?
That's the worst thing ever.
Do you? Would a normal pickle taste different?
Yes, it would taste a lot better than that.
I wonder if the astringent.
Are you
nature
sure
of
you
the
haven't
pickle-
got it confused with your medical sample?
Hang on, because I did have that. Oh no!
You hungry? Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad duck of that. Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
Well, try it out. See what you think. It hasn't been a success in this room.
Don't waste
Be
your
called
time.
Coffee. We'll put the details on our socials.
Jam.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the ghoulies get together.
$20,000 cash, thanks to Cell Stocks and Gravies for our favourite ghoulie of the year.
Will the ghoulies be coming to the Fruited Plain?
I don't know.
What do you think?
It's
We've
a
been
different
doing it
energy.
since-
A drive show is a different energy. People have had a tough day. They're driving home maybe to something tough at home. They want a bit of levity. So I don't know if whinging is the right energy. What do you think?
I don't know. That's all there. Well, maybe we can put it on one of your balloons.
Yeah, well, maybe.
And you throw a dart at me tomorrow.
But in the meantime, lean into it. Give us your ghoulies. We've got 6 weeks to go.
What have we got today?
What really gets my ghoulies is when you find an item online at a certain shop and then you go to that shop because it says it's in stock and it's not in stock. So you then have to find another store or order it online and go and collect it or get it delivered. That really gets my ghoulies.
Because what's the purpose of ordering it online? You order it online and then you got to go to the shop. What's the purpose?
My head just caved in.
What's the purpose?
What
of
else?
Ordering it online. Do you not understand?
I understand what you're saying.
It takes the whole. Why are you doing it?
What else have we got?
Hi, I really shouldn't complain about this, but when my husband brings the clothes in off the clothesline, he leaves the pegs on the line in the position where the clothes were, which makes it really difficult the next time I'm hanging out the washing because obviously clothes are all different sizes on the line. That gets my ghoulies.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That makes sense to have that as a ghoulie, because say that you've had your undies and socks and all the small bits, how many pegs there could be, say 10 pegs, and what if you need to put a sheet over that line next time and there's 10
Well, can't you
pegs
just
on it?
slide all the pegs along? That's what I do.
They don't slide usually, do they?
Yeah, you slide the pegs along.
No,
You
then
just
they'd
do
have
this.
no grip if you slid them.
Yeah, they slide along. They're designed to slide.
You'd have no
What
grip.
have you ever
if
done
they're all
washing?
big. Oh, have you, Brendan? I know what you hang out your sailcloth stuff.
My sailcloth.
You hang out your recreational stuff, and your family's washing isn't done by you. I know that. But you know what? If we're not going to take ghoulies, you're going to love this idea. Maybe what makes me smile?
Nah. Nah. How with the bad and with the good if you dipped out? Contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 7 to 9.
My favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a one-night stay for two at the Pullman Hotel. Ooh. This is great. This is the city's premier five-star hotel. It's this beautiful retro spot. It's gorgeous, including breakfast and dinner at Marcel Bar and Bistro.
Yeah, it's a rapidly emerging destination
It is.
for you to experience the city's premier five-star hotel.
That's what she said.
6 weeks to go till we move to the Fruited Plains. We've had some great suggestions on the show today about what we can take to.
I still like the idea of what makes me smile.
Alexis from Rouse Hill, her idea is marginally better than your idea.
A 5-minute Jonesy roast battle.
Oh, wait.
How does that work?
People ringing up and roasting Jonesy for 5 minutes straight.
Alexis said that I could join in, so that'd take four of those minutes.
I think I get 24/7 roasting of Jonesy.
Do you think?
I think it's enough roasting. I'm well done.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
You know, tomorrow on the show, Jimmy and Jane Barnes is going.
I'm excited. They've got a new cookbook out. I've been flicking through it. It looks spectacularly delicious.
Speaking of, cash out or check in, win $20,000 or a once-in-a-lifetime holiday with Barnesy in Bali. That's coming up after 9 with Higo. We'll be back for Jam Nation tonight at 6 o'clock.
We will see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, tears from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeart app or wherever you get your podcasts. Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.